The rodeo world lost a legend with the passing of Harry Vold, but did his iconic Vold Pro Rodeo Company fade away with him? As one of only two stock contractors to provide livestock for every National Finals rodeo since 1959, Vold's influence on the sport was immense. Let's delve into the life of this rodeo icon and discover how his enduring legacy continues to shape the rodeo landscape today. Born on January 29, 1924 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Harry Vold was the third of four boys in his family. His parents, Nansen and Kirsten Vold, raised him in the Asker area of Ponoka, Alberta. As a young man, Harry went to a special school that taught him good manners along with regular high school subjects. These lessons, combined with his experiences growing up during tough economic times, shaped his character for life. Following in his father's footsteps, Harry started selling things at auctions when he was just 15 years old. He taught himself how to do it, and his hard work and his friendly personality made him very popular as an auctioneer for many years. He worked at livestock markets in Edmonton and Calgary for several years before joining forces with his brother Ralph and two other men to buy an auction house in Ponoka. This business, called Vold, Jones & Vold, was very successful for over 50 years. Harry kept working as an auctioneer at special events until he was quite old. Aside from being a successful entrepreneur, Harry was also a true cowboy. He would train horses and then sell them to make money. He and his brothers built a rodeo arena called the Asker Stampede Grounds and held their first rodeo there in 1944. By 1948, Harry had collected a small group of bucking horses and started putting on small rodeos himself. He even competed in rodeo events like saddle bronc and bareback riding during this time. As Harry bought, sold, and traded different kinds of horses, he started selling bucking horses to a well-known rodeo company in Montana. In 1952, when he could not send a group of horses to Montana because of an animal disease outbreak, he convinced the local rodeo committee to let him use the horses in their event. The horses performed so well that another nearby town asked him to bring the horses to their rodeo. Harry and his brother moved the horses 75 miles to that rodeo, and this marked the beginning of Harry's career as a rodeo stock contractor. If you like it so far, go ahead and subscribe for more rodeo history. In 1967, Harry started working in the rodeo business in the United States. He bought a big ranch near Pueblo, Colorado in 1968. After working with several other important people in the rodeo world, Harry started his own company, the Harry Vold Rodeo Company, in 1970. Harry provided animals for rodeos all over the country, including many of the biggest and most famous ones. He was known for putting on great shows and having high-quality animals. His company has sent bucking horses and bulls to the National Finals Rodeo every year since it started, and he worked with the College National Finals Rodeo for many years too. Many of Harry's horses and bulls were considered the best in professional rodeo, winning awards year after year. Even after Harry passed away, his company continued to provide bucking horses to big rodeos in cities like Denver, San Antonio, and Houston. Harry became so well known in the rodeo world that people started calling him the Duke of the Chutes. But make no mistakes, his success was not just about the animals he provided or the shows he produced. He was also a mentor to many young people entering the rodeo business, sharing his knowledge about animal breeding, event production, and business management. Many of today's leading figures in the rodeo world learned valuable lessons from Harry Vold. It still does not end there. To top it up, Harry was a beacon of integrity, fairness, and kindness that earned him respect and admiration from people in all walks of life. Known for his level-headed approach and wise words, Vold had a special talent for making friends and influencing people with his wit, charm, and selfless nature. Throughout his career, Vold played important roles in various aspects of the rodeo industry. He served on many boards and committees in professional rodeo, helping to shape the sport's future. His business acumen was recognized beyond the rodeo arena, as evidenced by his position on the board of U.S. Bank in Pueblo, Colorado. It's not every day that we get to use the word humble when it comes to public figures, but despite his fame and connections with many well-known celebrities, Vold remained humble and down to earth. He enjoyed simple pleasures like daily phone calls discussing everything from politics to cattle prices, and he always welcomed visitors to his ranch. This approachability made him a beloved figure in the rodeo community and beyond. But there's one more thing that everyone admired about Harry. Care to take a guess? While you are doing that, take a moment to support our channel by clicking that subscribe button. By doing so, you'll ensure you won't miss out on discovering the fascinating traits of other remarkable individuals. Harry Vold's respect for Native American culture was a notable aspect of his character. Growing up near an Indian reservation, he developed a deep affection and admiration for indigenous peoples. In 1964, he was honored with the title of Honorary Chief of the Sarkee Indian Tribe, aptly named Chief Many Horses. As the Duke of the Chutes, Harry Vold raised some of the most celebrated animals in the Professional Rodeo Cowboy Association. His keen eye for talent and dedication to breeding resulted in numerous award-winning horses and bulls. Some of his most famous animals include Sarkee Sorrel, the 1976 Bronc of the Year, and Painted Valley, which won Saddle Bronc of the Year in 2010. These champions, along with many others, cemented Vold's reputation as a top-tier stock contractor. Harry's list of accomplishments is equally impressive. He was named PRCA Stock Contractor of the Year an astounding 11 times and WPRA Stock Contractor of the Year twice. His contributions for the sport were recognized with his induction into multiple Halls of Fame, including the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame and the Canadian Hall of Fame. He was also honored as a life member of the Ponoka Stampede and received the title of PRCA Man of the Year. He was also recognized by several famous rodeos for his contributions to their events. The National Cowboy Hall of Fame even named him a Legend of Rodeo. Harry Vold's influence extended to the academic side of rodeo as well. He was named a National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association Scholarship honoree and served on the National Finals Rodeo Board of Directors. His inductions into various rodeo-specific halls of fame, including those of Cheyenne Frontier Days, Pendleton Roundup, and several others, speak to the widespread impact he had on the sport across North America. In 2009, Vold received one of the highest honors in Western heritage when he was inducted into the National Cowboy Hall of Fame in Oklahoma City. The same year, he was named the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame Legend of Rodeo, a fitting tribute to his lifetime of contributions to the sport. Vold's personal life was as rich as his professional one. He married Eileen Fessler in 1944, and they had 4 children together: Wayne, Donna, Doug, and Darcy. After marrying Karen Womack in 1972, he welcomed her daughter Nancy into the family, and they had another daughter, Kirsten, together. By the end of his life, Harry Vold's family had grown to include 12 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren, a testament to the strong family values he held throughout his life. Harry's life and work have been written about in many newspapers and magazines, and someone even wrote a whole book about him. His story is one of hard work, dedication, and a true love for the rodeo way of life. The Vold Rodeo Company, which Harry established, continues to be a powerhouse in the rodeo world. Based in southern Colorado, the company produces rodeos in 7 states annually and provides bucking stock for over 100 rodeo performances each year. It holds the distinction of being one of the only stock contracting firms to have provided animals to every National Finals Rodeo since 1959, underlying the consistent quality of their stock. After Harry's passing in 2017, his youngest daughter, Kirsten Vold, took over the reins of the company. Kirsten's journey to becoming the head of the Vold Rodeo Company is a story of determination and breaking barriers in a traditionally male-dominated industry. Initially, Kirsten had different plans for her life. She considered becoming a lawyer and living in California. However, after graduating from the University of Southern Colorado with a degree in communications in 1966, she found herself drawn back to the family business. When the company's foreman left, Kirsten asked her father for a chance to prove herself in the role. Harry, while possibly skeptical about a woman taking on such a position, gave Kirsten the opportunity to learn the ropes. She dove in head first, learning to identify and sort the horses. Kirsten brought a modern touch to the business by computerizing the stock listings, a task her father had always done with a pen and paper. When Harry passed away, 25-year-old Kirsten took over the business entirely. The transition was not without its challenges. She faced some prejudice and skepticism, especially when giving orders to men who had known her since childhood and were often older than her. However, through hard work and dedication, Kirsten earned their respect. Eventually, these same men who had initially doubted her became her staunchest defenders. Kirsten's success in running the company is a testament to both her own capabilities and the strong foundation laid by her parents. Her mother, Karen Vold, who was inducted into the National Cowgirl Museum and Hall of Fame in 1978, has been a significant influence and support. Today, Kirsten spends more than 200 days a year on the rodeo circuit, overseeing one of the country's leading rodeo stock companies. She's committed to breeding and raising champion animals, continuing the legacy of quality that her father established. Her dedication and success have not gone unnoticed. In 2015, Kirsten received the prestigious Tad Lucas Memorial Award and was inducted into the Rodeo Hall of Fame. Kirsten often jokes that all of her kids have 4 legs, referring to the horses that are such an integral part of her life and work. Under her leadership, the Vold Rodeo Company continues to set the standard in the industry, a living tribute to the vision and values of Harry Vold. Throughout his long career, Harry Vold played a crucial role in shaping the modern rodeo industry. His keen eye for selecting and breeding top-quality bucking horses and bulls helped raise the standard of competition in rodeos across North America. His commitment to putting on well-organized, exciting events helped attract larger audiences and increase the popularity of rodeo as a spectator sport. More importantly, the continuation of his legacy through Kirsten is more than just a tale of rodeo success. It's a narrative about family, perseverance, and the evolution of a uniquely American sport. From Harry's humble beginnings in Canada to Kirsten's groundbreaking role as a woman leading a major stock contracting company, the Vold's family journey mirrors the growth and changes in the rodeo world over the past several decades. So, is there more to expect from the Volds? The answer is definitely a yes. As the rodeo industry continues to evolve, facing new challenges and opportunities, the example set by Harry Vold of integrity, innovation, and respect for tradition remains as relevant as ever. Through the ongoing work of the Vold Rodeo Company, Harry's influence will continue to shape the future of rodeo, ensuring that the spirit of the West lives on for new generations to experience and enjoy. If you made it this far, feel free to share your thoughts on this legendary family, and remember to show your support by giving this video a like and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll be the first to know when we release more fascinating stories about your favorite rodeo stars and their unforgettable legacies.